Roku changed everything. The entire menu has been redesigned. This is your ultimate guide. I'm going to walk you through the steps to turn it back to the way it used to be. But I'll also walk you through the new sections in that menu. I'll show you how you can customize those sections. And if you hang out to the B side of this video, I'm also going to show you one setting that I think most people don't know about that really changes the entire look and feel of your home screen. So here we are in the brand new Roku home screen, and I know there are a lot of people who do not like this new home screen redesign because Roku has essentially remained pretty much the same over the years, and that's why a lot of people like it, because of its simplicity, and they've kind of made it more complicated. So do me a favor, first of all, comment below. Let me know, do you love the new redesign? Do you love it, or do you hate it? Simply write love it or hate it in the comments because I'm curious what people are thinking about this. And I'm going to show you in just a bit how to remove all the new stuff and take the menu mostly back to what it used to look like on Roku, because it is possible for the most part. You can use chapters in this video if you want to skip around and jump to that. But first, I think this is important because I want to walk you through what these new menu sections are, and then I'll show you how to customize these new menu sections because there is some customization that you can do here. So first, the section on the top is called Top Picks for You, and this is a recommended section. This is likely driven by a Roku algorithm. We don't know if any of this is motivated by advertising or not. It's hard to say at this point, but it is using your kind of information and what you've watched before to say, hey, these are shows that we think that you'll probably want to watch next, or movies that you'll probably want to watch next for that matter. Underneath that is a bar called Quick Access. This is new as well. And what Roku does here is they look at all the apps that you've used, which ones you're using the most, as well as features and functions inside of Roku, and then it adds that to Quick Access. So theoretically, fundamentally, this should be the apps that you want to see at the top, but Roku's deciding that. So that's kind of frustrating for people who like to be able to organize their apps themselves, and maybe something they don't use a lot, but they still want it at the top, isn't necessarily going to be here in Quick Access because, again, Roku bases this off which apps you've used. Below that is called Your Next Watch, and this is another recommendation bar, much like the bar that we saw at the top, recommending different shows and movies based on what you've watched in the past. I'm not totally sure how this is all that much different from the first section, but it is, again, driven by your viewing history, and you can do some customization. I'll show you that in a second. Below that is a section called What Are You in the Mood For? And this appears to be different genres of TV shows and movies. You can see College Basketball Zone, the X Games Zone. This does change. This is definitely a recommendation bar. I've noticed every time I come back to this, it's a little bit different than it was the time before. So this is not static, and this is recommending genres it thinks that you'd be interested in based off things you've watched before. Underneath that, you've got the best across your streaming services. This is not dynamic. This is a static bar that just shows you the different sections here on your Roku menu. So for example, you can hit sports, and it takes you into the sports zone, which isn't necessarily new here on Roku. This section is called free. It'll take you into all the different free content. This bar has been, I think, on Roku for a little while. I don't think this is a new bar or a new section, and it's only one row. So frankly, that doesn't bother me personally all that much. And then jump to, this will look familiar because this is similar to what we had on the old Roku menu as well. This will jump you to different functions here on the Roku to continue watching something you were previously watching, which is useful. The search section, so you can search for content, your save list, and then the option to turn the Roku and of course your TV off. I love that. I think that needs to be there. And then look at what we got here. All the way at the bottom now is our app list. This is what people remember as the main Roku menu, just a big giant list of all the apps that you've installed on the Roku device. Why is this buried all the way at the bottom? I don't really know, but this is pretty much what we know and love about the app list. So for example, if you go over to Plex and I want to move that to the top, I can hit the star button here on my Roku remote and I can select move app to the top, and now it has moved Plex to the top. I can also use that star button on my remote, select an app, I can select move app, and then I can move it wherever I want. This is how we used to move the apps around and organize them in our own customized personal organization. You can't do that with the new sections anymore. But what's interesting too now, I talked about that quick access section near the top. You can select the star button on your remote here and then select add to quick access. And it'll take YouTube, for example. If I go hit home and go all the way back up to the top, now you notice YouTube is here in my quick access bar. So this is one of the ways you can now customize these new menus. You can move things up to quick access. Even other things like genre. So for example, the kids and family genre. If I select star on that genre, I can add that to my quick access as well. So now I've got kids and family here, and I've got YouTube here because I've added both of those to my quick access. Now you can also customize quick access by selecting an item inside the quick access section. So I'm going to hit star over the Roku channel and say I want to remove this from my quick access. So while you can't change the order of this quick access section, you can add and remove apps from quick access. That's not to say that Roku is not going to add other apps in that it sees that you're using. It's just saying there is some customization that can happen here. And speaking of customizing these new sections, any of these recommendation sections, like the one on the top here called Top Picks for You, if I hit star over some of these items, like Twister, for example, I now have the option to tell them I like this movie, tell them I don't like this movie, or mark this movie as watched. I don't want them to recommend stuff that I've already watched. So in this case, I've seen Twister. I'm going to say that I've watched this, and look at this, you marked this movie as watched. So I'll go over to Minecraft movie, I'll hit the star button on that, and I'll say, in this case, I like this movie. And now it says, keep rating shows for even better recommendations. What it's saying is, the more feedback you give Roku, the better it can suggest movies and TV shows based on things that it knows that you like. Of course, it's going to learn that based on your viewing patterns, but it's also going to learn that based on the feedback that you give to it. If I go down below quick access, I have this section called Your Next Watch. This is another recommendation section, as I mentioned, so you can still do the same thing with the star button, and you can tell it that I like or do not like shows, and it can use that information then to better curate your list in the future. Okay, now I told you I'm going to have a really cool feature that I want to show you that I think most people don't know about coming up in just a bit. Stick around for that. It customizes your menu in a way that I don't think most people are utilizing. But first, I want to get to what I think most people are looking for, and that is, how do I make this menu look like it used to look? And the truth is, you can mostly do that. There's some things you can't change with this new menu, but there's a lot you can, and enough, I think, that gets it back to the way it used to look. So what you gotta do is you go over to the left-hand side and hit up once you get there and go to settings. And then now go into the settings section and you'll have a section called home screen. So you'll see the first option here is called recommendation rows. We're gonna hide the recommendation rows. And notice rows is plural because there were multiple rows of recommended content. Those are now all gone. So our quick access section is right at the top, and then we've got our shortcuts to the different sections here in Roku. Then we've got our jump to for the different features, and then your apps are here on the bottom. So it's removed all of that curated algorithm-driven content that was automatically put into our menus, and now it's left us with a couple of sections. But we want to get rid of the rest of the clutter. So let's go back over to the left-hand menu, hit up, go to settings, and then go back down again to the home screen option. And the option on the bottom is called quick access. Now we want to hide quick access. So not only is it going to hide that quick access section, but it's also going to change the order of the way things appear on our home screen, putting your apps right at the top. Now, if this looks familiar to anybody, that's because this is basically what Roku used to look like. You come to the home screen and you've got a giant list of all your apps. And because this is not a recommendation row, this is our app list, we can use the star key on our remote over any app and we can move an app to the top. So Netflix, I use that all the time. Of course, I want that to be on the top. I'd like YouTube to be there as well. So I'm gonna hit move app in this case, and then I can move YouTube to where I want it. And then now this is our default for our home screen. This is more like the Roku menu that most of us know and love, the simplicity that so many of us have gotten used to. Now here's your bonus feature. Something that you can do to this menu that I don't think most people do and most people don't take advantage of, and it can really help if you've got a really large TV or if you've got somebody that maybe is older, doesn't have great vision, or has a smaller TV. Go over to the settings menu again, go to the left, hit up, and now go down to where it says home screen. And now there's another option in here that we didn't talk about, and this is tile size. You can change the size of those tiles on your home screen now that we removed most of the clutter. So I'm gonna change it to smaller. It defaults to medium. If I select smaller, look at this. Look how many icons it's now fitting on the home screen. If you've got a 70-inch TV or, God bless you, a 100-inch TV on your wall, this might make a lot of sense because your image is so big, the smaller icons will actually still be pretty large, and this lets you fit a lot more apps on that screen, especially if you've got 30, 40 different apps on your Roku device. This is a great way to see more of them at once. But on the flip side of that, if we go back to the settings menu, go back down to home screen and change that tile size, instead of smaller, let's go up to larger. And this is perfect for people who are maybe older and want the larger icons like they used to be back in the Roku good old days, or they've got a smaller TV, a little 32-inch TV, or like a 42-inch TV, or something along those lines. Well, this might make a lot more sense. Or if you just don't have a lot of apps installed on your Roku box in the first place, if you only use Netflix and YouTube and Disney Plus, and that's all you have here, then you don't need the tiny little icons. And so this is a great way to make your home screen look a lot more simplified. Only 3 apps across. You could really only see 9 apps on the screen at one time. Of course, you can scroll down and still see them, but I think this is a great option. Medium is going to be the default. Smaller will give you a ton more app icons on your screen at once, and larger will simplify everything and make that home screen interface look a lot better. I do want to point out there's a couple things that you just can't change with this new redesign. Notice the Moana advertisement, that's not going away. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see all these different menu options. You can no longer customize those like we used to be able to with the old Roku, but just being able to get our apps list right there on the home screen, I think is what most people who don't like the new redesign are looking for right now. I hope you found that useful. Comment below, let me know if that was helpful for you. And I've got a lot more cool Roku videos, guys. Check out this playlist for more Roku tips and tricks, and do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow right here on YouTube. Tech it before you wreck it. I'm Kirk.